women can have it all. They can have both children and careers. She just lied to women. Now, it's ironic because this is seemingly the issue with Vivica. She is unable to have both a career and children, as we'll find out later in this clip. She wants children of her own, or she wanted children of her own, but again, because time is not to the benefit of women, she is past that window of actually having children of her own. But I don't want to get too far on that. I want to get into what, the chocolate Stay Puft Marshmallow chick is about to ask Vivica. So let's get into that.
I remember 50 Cent. Would you have considered having children with any of your exes?
Well, I almost made that. I was engaged, and 3 weeks before 3 months or something like that, before I got married, my family was like, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. And I'm glad they said that too. Okay.
Your family.
That was the only time that I think that I was really, the main reason I wanted to get married, to be honest with you, was because I wanted to see my eyes.
Yeah.
All right, so again, you heard what she said. She wanted to have children with her own eyes, essentially. She wanted to see her eyes in her own children. But again, she's past that window because, again, time is not to the benefit of most women. And I would say pretty much all women, but there is obviously nothing is absolute. There are no such things as absolutes. Or I don't want to say that either. Let's just say that a lot of women struggle with this because time is not to their benefit. If they get to past a certain age, they are unable to actually successfully have children of their own. And even IVF, we talk about this, or I discuss this in a episode that we're working on currently, in which I break this down very, very deeply. I go into a lot of detail about IVF and women believing that they can have children later in their lives. So I don't want to get into it on this episode, but again, we notice that time is not benefiting Vivica Fox. Now, Lonnie poses a question to Vivica Fox about having children with one of her exes, as if she's in control of that, as if she can actually have an impact on that, not only because of time. Well, time is not on her side to be able to have a child with one of her exes. This woman is like, at this time, I think she's at least in her mid-50s. And this goes to a crazy, shocking stat that I talk about on a later episode, in which women believe, you'd be shocked that a lot of women believe that much later in a woman's life, she is still able to have children, to actually successfully bring those children to term. And it's crazy. Again, if you want to check out that clip, if you want to check out that video, you're gonna want to make sure you hit the subscribe button. You're gonna make sure you want to subscribe to this channel, because you're not going to get any other content like this anywhere on YouTube. We're doing God's work over here.